You mentioned Josh Donaldson, and I'm curious what it was like to manage him. I barely covered him because he left right before I really got into the A's.
Okay.
I loved him as a teammate, as from what I observed, but I
Right.
felt like he was always playing with a chip on his shoulder. What was it like to manage a guy like that?
Yeah, you know what? Josh and got pretty tight, right? We still keep in touch. As a matter of fact, I talked to him the other day,
Mhm.
when he was, he's down in AAA with the Brewers,
Yeah.
Um, yeah, he's a different cat. We had our
Mhm.
battles, there was also a lot in common. I think I understood him, and he understood me a little bit,
Yeah.
and I gave him his freedom. But he's going to piss somebody off along the way. I even talked to Bob Melvin, about we
Aw,
traded
yeah. I love
because
Bo
Brett
Mel.
Laurie, yeah, Brett Laurie was going out there. Brett was a handful too, right? And
Mhm.
Billy Bean and I are all roommates. We both got drafted by the Mets in 1980 and lived together a couple of years. So I talked to Beaner, and of course Beaner was the guy that dealt him to us. So,
Mhm.
um, but you know what? All I knew was this. He was a great baseball player, and that's the most important thing as far as we're trying to win. But you still got to be able to function within a system and with a team. And he was able to do that. He'd ruffle some feathers, but I've said this over and over and over. We had a talented team before he got there, but we brought him in and Russell Martin. Those two, they brought some toughness to our team that we
Mhm.
needed. And yeah, it now you combine Josh and Batista, two of the most disliked guys in the game, right? It didn't. It helped us. It didn't hurt us. Obviously because they're MVP type players, number one. But I think it gave us that edge that really helped us and what we needed.